Oh boy! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're actually rolling all the way up to PE because not only are we having a little bit of a fan meetup today, but we also have to get the big Outlander fixed. Check that thing out. So the DPS unit no longer works in this thing. There's no power steering, and you cannot turn these 37s without power steering. It is absolutely nuts. But we also got to buy a new four-wheeler today. Now, we don't know what we're getting. We could get a jet ski. We could get a Polaris. We could get a Can-Am. I don't know. What are you thinking, Christian? What do you think we're going to get? I really want that jet ski.
You want the jet ski?
I really want it.
After riding the Polaris, I kind of want the Polaris.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to ask Bree. Bree is rolling out with us today, so she's gonna have a little bit of a deciding factor on what we get. Might end up just getting her four-wheeler. But let's go ahead, let's hop in the truck. We got a 3-hour drive. We'll get there about, I don't know, 1 o'clock. Let's roll, baby. Well, boys, we're getting the big Audi off the trailer. We have made it to PE. We've actually just got done doing the whole fan meetup thing. Kind of cool. I was really surprised at how many people showed up just from posting it on Snapchat. Don't follow me on Snapchat, links in the description. Get this thing off the truck. And this is the resting place. Poor Audi is back in the shop. We're letting PE throw a new power steering unit in it, old DPS. And hopefully we can get this thing to turn. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, it's unrideable. It's nuts. It's been a whole saga trying to get that thing fixed, but PE, best place on earth. They're gonna get it taken care of for me. Thank God. Now let's go see if we can buy a four-wheeler. All right, what are we buying? Bree, what do you think?
Is it a surprise, or do you know?
Why would I ask you if I knew?
What's the options?
I don't know.
We gotta go look.
Polaris, an Outlander, a jet ski, Austin. What should we get, man? Golf cart?
Golf cart.
No.
Like, I'm telling you, I don't know what to buy. All right, boys, I'm showing Bree the jet ski. That's what I want.
Dude, why are you so caught up over this jet ski?
I want this damn jet ski, okay, Christian?
I told you have to buy two if you're gonna buy it.
I'm not buying two.
Okay, so how am I gonna go? Am I gonna ride on the back, not the butt?
What?
Yeah, okay, how am I gonna go?
There's plenty of room. Two-seater.
No.
Oh, come on.
Bro, is this not a sexy jet ski?
I mean, it's nice, man.
Is that not badass, Bree?
I really like it.
I like it. I've been eyeballing it for 6 months now, and no one's came and bought it. I really want it. What if we buy a four-wheeler and
Look,
this
no,
today?
listen, Brandon, listen. It's a trailer with two things. So you can put another one in here and I can go.
Free, that's what I'm saying.
I honestly might just put like $200 down and just have them hold it for me, okay? All right, what else we got? As you guys know, in the last video, we already kind of did some shopping. I really want the jet ski. There was this Polaris Sportsman S we were interested in. These are all normals. Outlanders. Bree, you want an Outlander?
Yes.
Yeah, you want one?
Yes.
Which four-wheeler does Bree want? Everybody put their guesses down in the comments. I want to find this S and look at this S again. I honestly think it was where we signed all the shirts at. I think it was actually sitting right behind us. All right, boys, what does everyone think? Should we get the Sportsman S? This bad mamma jamma? It's got my name on it, right? Oh, no. Are you serious? Just pick a key and what I get's what I get? So what are the options here?
We're not telling you.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes, yeah, you gotta pick a key.
What are you thinking?
I think you should do the middle key.
The middle key?
Tell them to do the middle.
Are any of those jet skis, Christian?
Jet ski keys don't look like that.
Are you serious? All right. You said middle.
Do you trust Taylor? Don't trust him.
No, but he's probably trying to jig me out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't do the middle. No.
Polaris Razor White.
200.
200. Are y'all serious? The kids one? All right, one more chance. All right. We're going with this one.
Oh my gosh.
No, High Lifter 850. What's the other one? All right, is this one even Polaris? Okay, we're just gonna take this one. All right, is this that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Luckily, we didn't get the 3 strikes here out. We might be on the Polaris. So, what do y'all think? Get the new Polaris? Christian, what are you thinking?
I like it.
You like it?
I think it's cool.
Can I get a turtle box with it?
Where's Cameron? Yep. So
Sold? That sounds like a deal. So the Sportsman S, it's a scrambler, right? Just with a different body. It's a scrambler basically with a freaking Sportsman body on it, and it is so wide. But the thing about it is we can immediately just tuck fat tires on this thing and send it through a mud hole. Look at all that clearance. That's insane. Little less on the back, but we'll make it work. But look at the width. Absolutely nuts. I think this might be the unit. Dude, it matches the jet ski.
oh, sticker on it?
Yes.
You're really
I'm about to go talk to Austin. I want this jet ski. If this video gets 30,000 likes, I'm coming back. The day it hits 30,000 likes and I'm buying the jet ski. Let's make it 40. 40,000 likes and I'm coming back and I'm gonna buy my first ever jet ski. Does that make you happy?
As long as you give me one.
I don't need 50,000 likes, I'll buy 2. Now are you happy?
That idea.
Okay, yeah? Yeah, is that it? Is this what we're gonna get today? We need something new. We've done all the Outlanders, we've done all the Can-Ams. It is time for something new.
We need a Polaris.
A Polaris?
It's been a while.
This is the baddest Polaris on the market.
Yeah.
So let me go talk to Austin, and I'm just gonna pick you guys up at the house with whatever we buy. We'll see you guys at the house. Oh, guys, we are in the garage. We are back at the BP compound, and the new unit is here. Christian, what did we do, bud?
It's not jet ski.
It's the Polaris.
The Polaris.
Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be kind of confused on this. Even my neighbor, I pulled in with this thing on the trailer, and he said, dude, a Polaris? That's what we got. Now, as you guys know, with my history with Polaris, I have talked a lot of shit, but there is some reasons for that, and everything I said was honestly pretty spot on. Let's just talk about my high lifter for a second. So back in the day, I bought like a really new high lifter, a high lifter 850. I don't know what Polaris is doing with their high lifters. They suck. There's no power steering. The power sucks. I mean, everything about them, and they're dog dookie. They're just terrible. And that was back pretty early. I had my Can-Am for a while, and I absolutely loved it. That Fourwheeler's just an absolute pile of crap, so we ended up destroying it. Let's just roll some of the clips.
He died?
Yeah. Thing ain't worth a damn. Hey, Polaris owner.
All right, everybody ready? All right, man, I'll let you do the countdown. 1, 2, 3.
Dude, this was a full four-wheeler 2 minutes ago.
So yes, it's kind of where Braden Price being a Polaris hater came from, but there was good reason behind it. The Polaris high lifter sucked. But this is not a high lifter, and I do have to say, just looking over the bike, I'm actually really impressed with it. We got a lot to go through. This is gonna be a very exciting saga. The series of videos coming with this thing is gonna be absolutely nuts. We still gotta go ride it and really rip on this thing and test it out. We even gotta do a video comparing it to the Can-Am, put the Outlander back to stock and race them head to head and really talk about all the benefits of each brand. The reason we went with the Sportsman XP 1000S is because this is the most fully loaded four-wheeler you could buy from Polaris. Same with the Outlander, it's the 1000 XXC. I mean, this thing is bad to the bone. So we really got to put both head to head and see what wins it. Now, before we go ride this thing, let's do a little bit of a walk around. Just from riding around the parking lot, this thing is honestly really comfortable to ride. The seat is soft, the suspension is downright insane. Check this out. Look at how wide that joker is. It is a beast. Look at those fat shocks, man. Absolutely insane. Like I said, in a future video, we'll be comparing everything to Can-Am and see how they stack up. But today's video is about the Polaris. So we got rear storage back here, which is super nice. We even got front storage. It's not a whole lot of storage. Granted, you open up that whole lid and you only get a little storage right there and a little right there.
That's really weird. Why would they make it like that?
So there's obviously stuff under here, right? And so all like the radiator, everything's coming up. And you think, okay, they put this big hatch on just for a little pocket right there and right there. Seems kind of silly,
yeah.
But I'm gonna give that to Polaris. They are using the space on the four-wheeler, all the space they can to give you the most storage as possible, which honestly, yeah, there's not a whole lot of storage in the front, but they're giving you what storage that is there.
Yo,
what?
check this out. Pop these.
No
I
shit.
bet this thing comes up and you can work on it.
No
Look
way.
at that.
There's your battery, bro.
That's really nice.
I did not know that. That is weird. Okay, that is pretty nice.
That makes working on this thing 10 times easier.
So you can get in there and get to whatever you need.
I mean, look, you can get
Radiator, headlights, battery, all that's right
Everything.
here. That's pretty nuts. Now, I don't know nothing about this Polaris, so we're learning as we go. So that's pretty sweet. I do like that. Put that thing back down. Got a nice cup holder right there. Again, storage in the back. That's pretty much it for your storage. One thing I can tell I already don't like about it, the belt is way back there, and that would be a pain in the ass to change a belt. Polaris has always had this design, and I'm just not a fan of it. But if the four-wheeler is worth it, it's something that you can live with. Now, this four-wheeler, it looks mean from the front. Goodness gracious, baby. That thing looks like a tank. Now, this being the most expensive model, it comes with a winch. It comes with all your bumpers. You got a rear bumper, front bumper, there's your winch. I mean, it is quite literally top of the line when it comes to Polaris four-wheelers. And we're gonna have a lot of videos on this thing. So let's just go ahead and go test ride it for the very first time and let's see what we think. Oh boys, finally quit raining and now it is time to ride this thing. So it kind of sounds like a tractor when we first started up, a little on the funky side. Now one thing I can go ahead and tell you that I don't like, I've never been a fan of these shifters right here because you always go past reverse, put it back into park and then have to go back into reverse. But going into high is easy, you just slam it forward. Let's back this thing out of here. Let's go see what this puppy's got. I've been itching to ride this thing, man. The rain, it was coming down for forever. But like first impressions, it is honestly a super, super comfortable ride. It doesn't feel like a super wide four-wheeler, even though it is. Let's go back to the track and test the suspension out. I mean, this thing is wide. Like I said, it doesn't feel wide, but I mean, the suspension on this thing should be probably the best suspension on any four-wheeler ever. I mean, they stretched this thing out and put some massive shocks on it. So I mean, it should ride phenomenal. We'll have to hit the jumps while we let this thing warm up before we go do a high speed test. Oh yeah, it went right over that like nothing. Let's hit the jump. Oh, that's weird. I kind of hate how the front, when you let off the throttle, dives down. It's almost like a little bit of an engine braking. I know on the XXC, we can actually take the engine braking completely off. Dude, look at all the rain. Holy cow, it freaking made everything a muddy mess. Woo! I definitely feel like the ergonomics are a little bit weird when I'm standing up to jump. We haven't even aired nothing out yet. Hit this one. Woohoo! It almost feels like it soaks the jump up. Hit this one a little bit more speed. Yeah, I mean, it's super smooth. Like most four-wheelers, the suspension's pretty stiff. So when you go over those jumps, you don't have to have much speed and it's just gonna send it over. But it's like the suspension soaks up the jump quite a bit. Woohoo! I definitely could see with some seat time on this four-wheeler getting really ballsy with the suspension. I mean, it does open up some doors to really hit some big stuff and land her flat. It's like the suspension soaks up the jump and you don't get as much air time. Even though it's super wide, it still turns super sharp. Let's go ahead and hit it, see what the power's like. Do a 10 roll. Holy crap. Yeah, the Outlander might have some competition on this one. Let's just hit this ditch. What's it gonna do? Oh, bro, that is phenomenal. The suspension right there is nuts. Think we can pull it up in a wheelie right here? I know the XXC would. Oh yeah, it's got the power, dude. Let's hit it again. I mean, this thing's rolling. That's 60 right there. Dude, it's climbing fast too. That's 70, 73. Bro, that is freaking fast. Like, this thing actually gets up and goes. And it's super, super smooth while it's doing it. Let's go from a dead stop. Okay, interesting. So I can go ahead and say the Outlander's gonna get this thing off the line. The throttle on this, even in that looks like we're in performance mode, there's quite a bit of sponge. Like that 0 to 15, it's spongy. It's not like that instant break the tires loose power, which the Can-Ams definitely have. But dude, like 15 to like 50, this thing is probably pulling harder than the Outlander. Yeah, I mean, that is pulling like a freaking train. That's 70 already. 73, 74. I don't know what the top speed's gonna be. It's moving fast, bro. Like off the line, the Outlander's gonna get this thing, but I honestly believe the Polaris might come back on it. So we can get a wheelie going. Oh yeah. I honestly do believe the suspension's better than the XXC, which right now I got the XXC turned all the way up running those big tires, but we're gonna have to put that thing back on stock tires, put the suspension back halfway and really test them side by side. That's gonna be a fun video, man. I'm really curious to see that. The XXC is not as wide as this one, so you can fit down narrower trails, but dude, this suspension, it's like riding a couch. And it should be as wide as the four-wheeler is. Dude, that's nuts. The powers is weird because like it's not that instant power that you're like used to, or at least I'm used to, but it's a lot. It almost, they have it to where when you're 0 to 15, it's not hitting that hard, so like you're not gonna get in any trouble, and then your 15 to 60 is just booling. But like, look at how wide these front tires are pushed out. That is nuts. The back, we don't have as much clearance in the back, but the front is insane how much clearance there is. I mean, downright nutty, bro. This is gonna be a fun one. I'm getting excited. Now we need to go ahead and talk about why I have this Polaris. As you guys know, we did a lot to that high lifter and absolutely beat the piss out of it. And that Outlander was a piece of crap. It did not have power steering. I mean, the power was really bad. The liability sucked. The Polaris high lifter is not even comparable to the XMR Can-Ams. But dude, you start getting into these Sportsmans, these are gonna go head to head. Like, it's gonna be very interesting to see. So that is low gear. Let's see what low's like. See if we can pop a wheelie. Woo! It definitely has more torque in low. Let's stomp it right here on the pavement and see what happens. Yeah, I'm telling you, it just does not have that down low torque like a Can-Am. But power wise, dude, it's still a lot. You just got to get over that 15 mark. Woohoo! That is nuts, bro. Pop a wheelie and high. Like I'm saying, dude, it is almost there, but not quite. So far, it's just that low end torque, I think, that we're missing. Holy shit, bud. Let's bull over this ditch. Let's send it. Bro, no way! Dude, it was like it wasn't even there. This suspension is crazy. Even with the XXC completely stock, the suspension setup stock, this has definitely got better suspension. As wide as this thing is, it should have better suspension, but at the same time, that is downright nuts you can do that on a four-wheeler. I mean, granted, I can bull over that ditch at 50 miles an hour, even on the Can-Am, but I mean, you're getting a clunk. That's nothing. It was almost like a side-by-side. It just wasn't even there. Let's do that again, bro. That was nuts. Oh, yeah. I mean, like it's not even there, bro. All right, this is gonna be fun. I cannot wait to test them head-to-head. Sportsman v Outlander, bro. Both top-of-the-line machines. We're gonna have to do this. Hit the ditch going this way and hope we don't die. Woo! Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Just rolling 30 in a wheelie. Oh shit, I'm pretty impressed. I ain't gonna lie, this thing's pretty freaking cool. That suspension, I mean, I'm glad a company did that. Shout out to Polaris for like actually setting up a bike like this. I mean, who would have thought? Just widening it out and putting huge shocks on it. Your turning is still super sharp. They got all this wheel well room to turn. I mean, dude, it turns without a hiccup. Like, look. I mean, this is as sharp as any other four-wheeler. I mean, that is a tiny little circle we just went in. That's pretty impressive. Now, maybe once we start using this thing around the hunting property, we get into some tighter trails and stuff, we might see some issues. But, dude, right now, suspension, worth it, 100%. Hit it again. Yeah, that's pretty fast. It's gonna be interesting, man. Let's see what other modes we got. So we got standard mode. Put it in standard. See what happens. We gotta get in the straightaway and hit it on standard. That's still really fast. It's not as fast as performance, but it's still fast. Go over this bump and put it in work mode. Hit it. Oh, dude, it's gone. Oh yeah, work mode's just nothing. Yeah, work mode is just dumbed down bad, big time. One thing I noticed while we're at the store, check this out. You can hook up your battery tender, like a battery charger, and charge your battery from right here in the dash. Because your battery's up front, so that tender just comes right here, which is honestly pretty cool. I didn't like that at first, kind of like it now. Reverse override, headlights. The headlights on this thing are actually really, really sick headlights. See, we got all-wheel drive, ADC, and I think ADC's just downhill descend, maybe? I think it's something to do with the, I don't know. We gotta look up ADC. I mean, am I sounding like an idiot right now? I don't know. What's ADC? I feel like it's one of those like aha moments, like duh. We back in two-wheel drive. Woo! Yeah, you can get some speed while turning on this joker. You're not scared to roll it. So, I mean, you can just stay full throttle and stay turning pretty heavy. Where, like, if you were racing a Can-Am Outlander, something with a normal width, bro, there's no way you'd be staying in the throttle that hard while turning. This is pretty nutty, boys. It is pretty nutty. Dude, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. We got a lot of testing to do with this four-wheeler. Top-of-the-line Polaris four-wheeler versus top-of-the-line Can-Am four-wheeler. It's gonna be good. But I don't know, guys. Like, honestly, the looks, they have been growing on me, bro. Like, I'm looking at this freaking Outlander XXC. I'm like, yeah, that's a badass spoiler. Then I look over here, I'm like, shoo, woo! Goodness gracious. Like, it's truly growing on me. Now, we're gonna test it. We're gonna see how we like it. See if we run into any issues. See, basically, what are the flaws to this thing? I can go ahead and tell you, like, this is nothing like a high lifter. You cannot compare a normal Sportsman to a Polaris high lifter. It is not the same four-wheeler. I know a lot of people got mad at me back when I was hating on the high lifter, but dude, they suck. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. But this thing, like, I'm really glad we're going out and we're now going to be testing, like, the actual, like, top-of-the-line four-wheelers from Polaris. Like, this is honestly pretty damn cool. But, dude, look at how wide it is. Let's see here. We're cooking dang near 58 inches wide from outside tire to outside tire. And this one on the Naders is only 48.5 inches. That joker is wide, dude. But we got plenty of content coming with the spoiler, so I don't want to spoil it all today. But I think one of the next videos, Outlander versus Polaris Sportsman. This is gonna get good. If you guys would, smash that thumbs up button, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.